Welcome to Do Y'all See This?
Reacts.
This is Eva.
And this is Neci.
This is the catch up.
The catch up for me is I'm sick. So I apologize. This is how everything's gonna sound this week. I am drinking tea. I am doing everything. I didn't even barely work this week. Hopefully you can hear me. Send me well wishes. Do not send me recipes about how to get better. I got it. Just send prayers and blessings, okay?
So you're probably going to be hearing a lot of me this week. So for me, it's just been another regular week. A lot of stuff going on in my state, though, that we're going to have some discussions about later. Otherwise, it's been a regular week. So my boss has been gone the entire week, and we've had like a really good week. Well, I wish. I should, I should be like, hey, since I'm de facto manager of the branch for this week, I get that manager bank for a week. But it was a good week. Nothing happened. I didn't have to do any incident reports, which is really all I prayed for. I was like, look, I just want a nice, calm week, and it was delightful. I will say, it was wonderful. It was a very quiet, wonderful week, and she can go on vacation for a week anytime. I also found out Cheesecake Factory does breakfast.
Yes.
Oh my God. I did not.
French toast. That is delicious. Yes.
So it was recommended. I went this morning. It was wonderful. I had the lemon ricotta pancakes. My daughter had the French toast, but I also had the French toast.
It's so good.
Oh my God. And the crispy Brussels sprouts, like they are fantastic, delightful. There's like a bacon and maple butter mixture that they're in. Everyone should go into Cheesecake Factory for breakfast. That's all. So that's basically it. This week we do have some real news and we have our pop culture items just like we usually do. So we are going to go ahead and head right into our first real news item. So this one is mostly me. I wanted to discuss, like I said, our governor, he's on some stuff, and his administration just rejected more than 40% of the math textbooks for the next school year because they have references to prohibited topics, i.e., CRT. They are very much against any kind of reference to critical race theory.
One is math. Two, did anything change? Because CRT is not taught in the normal curriculum anyways. So what is he talking about?
He's just finding things that he does not like in those books. I do have thoughts and feelings. So personally, I feel like this is a way for him and his friends who may or may not be publishing math books for the school year to bank up. And I'm like, okay. But also, I promise you, elementary school math books are not teaching CRT. Critical race theory is a law school level theory. And I am just flabbergasted that the people are falling for this bullcrap. I feel like the alligators are not doing their job here in Florida. That's all.
I'm assuming that what he means is it says Rakeem has 4 apples. Shaniqua took 2 apples. And he's like, oh, there's no Becky in this problem. That's going to make any Beckys feel bad. Mm-hmm. So that's a CRT issue. I can't imagine what is in this math book.
The things that they're taking out of the curriculum, the things they want to take out of the curriculum are things like culturally responsive curriculums. They're things that do take into account that we have a wide range of students who are coming to these schools, and we're not going to have the same experience all over the time. And so adding that cultural responsive teaching, I feel like it's so important. I'm just very worried about where this is going as a parent, and just in general, like you're upset about culturally responsive teaching.
Pop culture?
Yes, let's move on to something a little bit more fun. Okay, so y'all know I am a Cardi B stan. I love her. I think she's hilarious and fun. And yes, so we love Cardi B over here. She had her second child and they did release the baby's name. We are slightly disappointed.
Yeah.
The baby's name is Waveset Cephas. I feel like we should not always let the baby daddy have what he wants. That's all.
I thought this was just a name for him to be the 4th Migos. I thought this was a joke. did not think this was real.
Mm-mm.
And hopefully they just keep making millions and millions. And wave set never has to work. Okay. Maybe he'll come up with like a company that, I don't know, wave boards or something.
Cleans the
That,
ocean. Who knows?
yeah, something, anything. Wave set.
Poor wave set. Okay. So we are going to move into our last news item we had to talk about because we had been talking about it and it got us talking. So the last thing we're going to talk about is that there is a gentleman who just won a lawsuit against his previous employer,
Yes.
$450,000 because they threw him a birthday party after he had requested not to have one.
Now, why?
So he got $450,000 because he had told his management that he was not interested in getting a birthday party, an office birthday party. Evidently, the office was known for everybody gets a birthday party. And he had said, it's going to trigger a panic attack. I don't want one. I have anxiety. I don't want a birthday party. So they threw him a birthday party. They threw him a surprise birthday party. And understandably, he was not happy. He left that birthday party and he had his lunch out in the car. And then he texted his manager saying, hey, this really was not great. I'm really feeling awful. And then they fired him 2 days later.
Now, I wonder, did he wild out at the party or something?
I also wonder, with that being said, I feel like if he threw a laptop, y'all kind of brought it on yourself. He told y'all not to give him a birthday party.
I said I didn't want this.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I don't want this. And you still did it. Now I'm triggered. And then you fire me?
Yes.
Oh, give me my money. I know HR was like, this is stupid. Don't do this.
From the article, so it says that the company is responding and saying that there was workplace violence incident, which I feel like he probably did like throw a laptop and was like, why did y'all throw this party for me? I don't want this party.
Yeah.
Like, get out of my face. And then they got mad because he wasn't all for the culture or all for the office birthday party situation. I mean, he got his money.
Leave me alone. I don't want this party. Give me my 450,000.
Yes. And I feel like he earned, like, I feel like at this point you were warned. The office was warned. I understand y'all have things and y'all do things the way that y'all have been doing them, but he told you in no uncertain terms and evidently in evidence, like they could bring it to court evidence, that he did not want a birthday party. Officers, take note. Listen when people tell you what they want and what they do not.
Yes.
Or else make sure you start saving your little bank so that
Cool.
we all sue. So this was fun. It was a little short because Neci's, a little sick, and we're gonna let her rest up and get well. So hopefully we'll be back next week in both of our voices. Definitely want to say also happy Easter. It is Easter. Make sure that you are going over to our podcast and listening to our myth busting Easter podcast that was released on Sunday. So go and listen to it. The link will be in the description. Thank you for listening to us this week, and we'll see you next time. Bye.